Look around you. Most people you know are playing a rigged game, and they do not even realize it. They are obsessed with get-rich-quick schemes, viral moments, and 30-day transformations. But if you look closely at the people who actually run the world, the titans of industry, the quiet billionaires, the generational leaders, you will notice something terrifying. They are not moving fast at all. They are playing an entirely different game. It's a long game. While the masses are distracted by the noise of today, the elite are quietly orchestrating what will happen 10 years from now. The brutal truth of human psychology is that you are biologically wired to fail at the long game. Your brain is a prehistoric survival machine designed to prioritize instant gratification. To understand why you sabotage your own future, we have to look at your neurochemistry. Millions of years ago, if a human found a source of sugar or fat, they had to consume it immediately. Tomorrow was not guaranteed. Your primitive brain evolved to reward short-term thinking with a massive hit of dopamine. Survival meant focusing only on the next 24 hours. But you are not prey anymore. You are competing in a modern, hyper-complex society. Yet, your brain still demands that instant hit. Every time you check your phone for likes, every time you choose cheap entertainment over reading a book, and every time you spend money to look rich instead of investing it to become rich, you are surrendering to your primitive urges. You are behaving like an animal. Welcome to the 1% mindset. Let us dive in. Let us look at how you can exploit this biological weakness in others and rewire your own brain for undeniable power. In behavioral economics, there is a concept called time preference. People with a high time preference want their rewards right now. They buy the luxury car on credit. They quit the gym after 2 weeks because they do not see ABS immediately. They represent 99% of the population. People with a low time preference do the exact opposite. They are willing to endure years of obscurity, boredom, and sacrifice to build an empire that cannot be destroyed. They do not care about looking successful today because they are mathematically guaranteeing their dominance tomorrow. If you want to command absolute respect, you must kill your need for immediate validation. Seeking fast applause is a massive psychological sign of weakness. When you desperately crave praise for every small achievement, you signal to the room that success is a rare event for you. Powerful people do not celebrate doing what they are supposed to do. So, how do you fix this? You must employ the law of silent accumulation. For the next 6 months, you are going to go into ghost mode. You will not announce your plans. You will not post about your daily grind on social media. By starving your ego of cheap digital applause, you force your brain to find dopamine in the actual work. You are redirecting your biological fuel. While your competition is exhausting their energy trying to convince everyone they are winning, you are quietly acquiring the skills and resources to actually win. This brings us to the second psychological hack of the long game. Mastering the concept of asymmetric risk. Short-term thinkers are terrified of failure, so they play it safe. They take the secure job, they follow the standard path, and they slowly suffocate in mediocrity. Long-term thinkers understand that if your time horizon is long enough, failure is literally just data. You must start making bets where the downside is strictly capped, but the upside is mathematically infinite. Let us look at a very simple real-life example. Spending 2 hours every night learning a high-income skill or building a digital business costs you almost nothing but time. The downside: you lose some sleep and miss out on watching television. The upside: you create financial independence for your entire bloodline. Short-term thinkers cannot endure those 2 hours of boredom. They want their paycheck on Friday. You are going to delay your massive paycheck for 5 entire years. The most powerful force in the universe is compounding. It applies to money, it applies to respect, and it applies to competence. When you start thinking in decades instead of days, your daily anxiety vanishes. You no longer panic when a client says no or when a project fails. To the long-term thinker, a bad day is completely irrelevant. It is just a microscopic blip on a 10-year chart. This level of calmness is deeply intimidating to others. When you interact with people, your low-time preference projects a terrifying aura of power. While everyone else is rushing, stressing, and speaking too fast, you are moving with deliberate, unhurried precision. You do not interrupt people because you are not desperate to prove your point. You listen, you analyze, and you respond slowly. You are subconsciously signaling to the room that you possess the ultimate luxury. You have time. The elite understand that true power is not about reacting to the present. It is about dictating the future. By refusing to play the short game, you naturally elevate yourself above the noise. You become the person who is playing chess while the rest of the world is aggressively playing checkers. But doing this requires a level of emotional discipline that most people simply lack. You have to become comfortable being misunderstood. When you start playing the long game, your friends and family might mock you. They will ask why you are working so hard with nothing to show for it. They will call you boring. Let them. A lion does not turn around when a dog barks. You are not building a temporary sandcastle for today. You are building an impenetrable fortress for a lifetime. Your eventual overwhelming results will speak for themselves. So, here is your 24-hour challenge. I want you to identify one area of your life where you are currently seeking a short-term dopamine hit. Maybe it is arguing with strangers online to feel smart. Maybe it is buying things you do not need to impress people you do not even like. Or maybe it is skipping your deep work to check your phone notifications. I want you to brutally cut that habit out of your life today and take your energy back. Take that wasted energy and invest it into a skill, a project, or a relationship that will not pay off for at least 3 years. Become comfortable with the silence. Become comfortable with the absolute lack of applause. Master your primitive brain, and the world will eventually have no choice but to bow to your accumulated power. Stop trading your empire for a quick hit of dopamine. If you are serious about leveling up your life, abandoning the weak habits of the masses, and mastering the dark psychology of human dynamics, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel right now. We decode the hidden rules of the 1% mindset every single week without fail. Stop rushing, start building, stand tall, stay powerful. I will see you in the next one.